What's up? It's me, Jonas. And this week's discussion topic deal with some pretty controversial stuff, and it's a good thing that I like controversy. Huh? First things first. Rule number one: everything's situational. You have to get all the facts every time before you go off making some kind of rash, crazy, politically offensive, any kind of offensive these days comment. And really, these are all your customers out here, the ones that are against or for. With the first question, it's how's I as a firearms business owner or manager, respond to customers who are angry or upset and represent both sides. I would give them both the same answer because I'm not going to backtrack and I'm not going to give another, an apology because I say what I mean. I mean what I say. And by that I mean like my firearms business is clearly going to be geared towards training and the you can't prevent stuff like this. If we want to keep our firearms, we can't prevent stuff like this. It's never, even if they take our firearms, it's not going to help prevent it because they're still going to have firearms out there that's lingering. So, I mean, but we can train everybody else. Everybody else has the right to exercise their Second Amendment right to whatever amount they wish to do. And if they didn't wish to take the training or take the time while they had this time to brush up on this tactic or that tactic so that they have a better peace of mind for, where they sit in situations, in all situations that are popular, that pop up. So, I mean, like school shooter situations, something like that, I'd have to get all the facts and then respond accordingly. But I would always respond with, due to the way I'm geared, is an informed people is an empowered people. And that's what my firearms business be based towards. So it would, both sides, there's safety in training and preparedness is safety. So, both sides, they just have to, one of them have to eat it with the grin and the other one just take it in the ribs with a grin. And if they were safer people, they came to my training and they got more training, then we would have less of this due to the empowerment of the people having the knowledge to handle it themselves. With the second question, how would I react to someone coming in wanting to make a revenge purchase? You can't do that. Unless it's like, these rabbits got into my garden and I'm going to, like I said the first time, everything's situational. You have to get all the facts first. Now, if they're coming in wanting to get revenge on somebody or some person, that's a civil matter, and I got to stop that purchase right there. I might let it look like it's going to the books, but then it's just not going to. No, we got to put a hold on it, and then if they show back up in 3 days, then I still got the discretion, and if I still think that they're geared towards hurting somebody, then I might, you gotta take action there, and just ask the person. I mean, what's really good. If you have to alert the authorities, then you have to alert the authorities. But again, everything's situational. Like, I just want some revenge on these rabbits that got into their garden, and they live on 200 acres of land. I mean, in the middle of 200 acres of land. So I mean, it's like Granny's coming in and she's like, "I'm gonna get me some revenge," and she's wanting to get a 22 to get these rabbits out of her garden. Well, that's a little bit different than so-and-so coming in because they mad at somebody. I mean, everything's situational again. And then that goes for the third question too, which is how would I manage a firearms business and maintain my composure and emotional responses or reactions, is discipline. And again, everything's situational. Get all the facts every time. Get all the facts so you don't have to backtrack. And I mean, it does happen every once in a while. Somebody gets caught up, but you just always have to remember to have discipline and get all your facts and proceed from there. And always approach business as business and keep your business in a place where, you're not working off your emotions, but firm beliefs and a foundation in something that say like a constitution, and and keep those beliefs. And then for the final question, which was, how will my opinion shape the way I operate my business? This is America, so everybody's opinions, I mean, and the way they go about all of their situations is to their own. But I try and keep my opinions in line with my beliefs, and so that everything that comes out of my mouth is from my heart, and that I feel like everything is backed up fully by time-honored doctrine and discipline therein. So again, discipline and the Jonas Antley business model, which is pretty much disciplined and structured in my beliefs as a Christian American, just another dude in this world. You got to take everything by the numbers, and we all learn as we go. Everybody's always being while adapting at the same time. So we're very complex creatures, and you have to always get all your facts, and because everything's always situational. Everything's always not picturesque. So you do have to roll with punches sometimes. And we do have to hold our hats in our hands when something happens like a tragedy. And if they need it, and if you feel that it's needed and you need to take a moratorium or drop your flag, or we just try and all do it in unity, well, and stay united as a people and keep our core beliefs as Americans about ourselves, and we'll be all right. But another thing, the things about these opinions, just like here recently with this Ahmed Aubrey guy, had those two gentlemen, those poor suckers, had they not let their emotions get lined up with their cliche opinions about everyday people and the way they look and all that stuff, had they just took a step back and have got their facts. They've got the video footage of the guy. He just walked in and looked. There's no trespassing signs up. I feel that everybody looks at a job site. My daddy was a builder for all my life. So if I see a job site and it's in the neighborhood and I'm taking a job, I might stop by there and see what my neighbor's working with, see how much money they look at how big this house is. And I'm going to leave too. But when you got all the facts, because there were cameras up in there, there were other people that took stuff. That boy didn't take nothing. So those men just took their opinions of people in their surrounding area and put it on that one person, and things got way out of hand, and it took a young man's life. So your opinions can never get lined up in places and put all onto single people. So you might believe this of a whole mass of peoples, but just because you believe that doesn't mean, it don't mean squash. You have to step back and still get your facts. Always get all the facts and then proceed. Don't let it run out your mouth like diarrhea. It will behoove you to go ahead and pick that thing up before you catch it on the tripwire. Peace.